guys, welcome back to another CNN Talk. CNN Talk is where you guys send us messages via this email address, and we simply respond in video form. It could be questions, comments, concerns, scenarios, anything that you may be going through, and we allow the audience to partake in the comments. So remember to keep everything respectful, and yeah, we're going to jump right in. So this one I saw on a blog, and I just thought it would be a good topic because I feel like I hear about this too much, far too much. It says, my friend and I gave my boyfriend a threesome for his birthday. He climaxed with her and she's pregnant. I've paid for 2 abortions, but she keeps skipping the appointments. He says he doesn't believe in abortions and he was supposed to wear a condom with her. I am devastated. Help.
See, this is where I'm really upset because that's why they have condoms.
Why are y'all having threesomes anyway with your boyfriend for his birthday gift? 1. 2, I just see threesomes as supervised cheating.
Yeah.
I really think we should get rid of this threesome thing.
It's too late for her now, though. So what are we going to tell her?
Right, she said, help. First of all, that's not your friend. That ain't your boyfriend. That should be your ex, and she should no longer be, like, even in your life. This is so funny. Anyways, I just thought that one was different, and I just really think us women should stop giving boyfriends and girlfriends and whoever threesomes because you're allowing another person to come in and potentially ruin what you have. No
pun intended. You're allowing somebody to come in.
Could you grow up?
I know.
You're so red. Okay, so this next one, I'm going to try to summarize this one because there's a lot of broken English in it. It is very hard to keep up and understand. So basically, long story short, there's this girl who is dating...
No, she's not dating him.
Oh, wait.
Her sister was in jail.
She is not a girl. She's a grown woman. She's a 42-year-old Hispanic woman. She's dating a Haitian man who's in his early 60s, who was once dating her sister, who is now in jail.
But she wasn't dating him at the time. Just read it.
I can try. Hello, Nikki and Chris. I'm a 42-year-old Hispanic woman. I've been dating this Haitian man on and off for about 3.5 years. He looks like he's in his early 50s, mid 50s, but really 60s. Met him due to my sister was incarcerated, so I guess she asked him to come by my home to drop some things off for her. That's how the story started. He asked for my number, and after a couple of weeks, I gave him my number, not thinking, so he started calling me. On and off for a couple of weeks, so he invited me to come to dinner, so I took him up on the offer. We started going on some dates, and things started progressing as the months started passing by. It got deeper and deeper, so my sister comes home, calls him a couple of times. He never answers. One day, everyone found out about this mystery man I've been dating. Boom. And oh boy, I had no choice but to talk about it. I asked her if she was interested in something more with him, or if she had been intimate with him, and her reply was no. She then ran to tell my mom everything. So now, here comes my mom. OMG, he's been with your sister. And I'm like, I asked her and she said no. So my mom says, he's too old for you. He's not even good looking at all. She did not have these opinions before. Maybe she meant she didn't have these opinions when my sister was dating him. Yeah. My sister is much younger than me to top it off. So now we continue to date, move on with our life. He's treated me like a queen. He's met my children. We are bonding as a couple, as a family, taking trips. He's spoiling the kids, spoiling me, showering me with love, attention, affection, gifts, etc. Most important, there through all my health problems. He's a great guy. He shows me that he loves and cares for me unconditionally. He's a hardworking man, has been at his company for 28 years. He is an engineer, I think.
Me to marry him?
Oh, maybe that, yeah. He has asked me to marry him. I want to show you I can give you better life, my love, but it is so hard sometimes going against family because I love them. Okay, yeah. I'm overwhelmed. Please, please, please. I need advice. Read my story. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for writing us. And yeah, I just think that there are certain girl codes we should live by as women. And with that girl code, that goes for your sister, your cousin, your friend. You just shouldn't date someone who may have slept with someone in your circle.
This is her sister's fault for getting in jail. I mean,
Chris, can you stop joking with everyone?
No.
No.
If she's in jail, what do you expect us men to do? So he can't just sit around and wait for you to get out of jail. You got to go with your gut. You like him, you love him. Did she say is her sister out of jail now?
Yeah, the sister came out of jail because the sister tried to reach back out to the man. Yeah, I just feel like you shouldn't date anyone who a close relative, family member, friend has dated, slept with, or been intimate with. It just makes it all bad and nasty. And he shouldn't even want that strain on your family too, as a man. Yeah, those are my thoughts. I do think that since you guys are already in a relationship now, and you guys have been dating for 3.5 years, we are past that point. So I would say if you want to marry him, follow your heart. If you feel like that's where your heart is, go for it.
Yeah, in all seriousness, if you have feelings this deeply for him, like we're trying to read through your email and understand that, and he feels the same way that you guys should get married, and you know.
Did you have to be shady in a response?
Was that what's that called?
Shade.
Throw a little shade that way. Yeah.
You did.
Okay. See, I'm learning.
You sound like we're trying to read through your email. That was so rude.
What part is rude? Were you trying to? There was a couple lines in there that.
Anyway.
Just stay with him.
Yeah, he sounds like a good man.
Yeah.
Just
stick with it. You know, just.
I mean, they're all
be careful on
years in.
Yeah, family reunions. You know, just stick it to yourself. Yeah, you can put those out.
Okay, here's a quick short one. Hi guys, first off I want to say I love you both. Thank you for giving me something to relate to. I'm writing today because, frankly, I'm scared of my future. I've been dating my boyfriend for over 10 years now, and I say boyfriend because I'm the one who doesn't want to get married. No other reason than I just don't want to. Our age gap is 20 years. I'm 45, he's 65. He's getting older, he's starting to develop some health problems, and all I can think about is having to be a caretaker for the next 15 years. He was an athlete and has been so healthy this whole time until recently. I feel so selfish sometimes and often think, what did I do being with a man much older than me? I love him so much. I couldn't imagine life without him, but I also don't know how I will feel in another 10 years. He's going to be 75. That's just too old for me. To be honest, I really don't know what my question is. Maybe it's just some advice on how to get through this. I have to come to the realization that I may end up pushing him around in a wheelchair before I'm 55 years old. Any advice you can give me would be great. Tracy.
Well,
hey, Tracy girl.
Just know something that I know people that have lost their spouse at an early age, so there's no guarantees in life, girl. That's just my first thought. And if you are happy right now, then, you know, I don't know, you just got to go with your gut on this one. I personally don't like the part about harping on age. There's no guarantees on anybody's health. So, but anyway.
I personally, Tracy, will tell you like I would tell a close friend. I feel like you wrote us because you want the real deal, and I'm going to give you the real deal. You are selfish. That is a very selfish statement to say that you don't want to have to take care. I mean, when you marry somebody, you said this is your boyfriend, you don't want to be married. But when you choose to be with somebody, it's usually for the long haul. So through sickness and through health. Ain't this how it goes?
It is.
So you can't imagine life without him, but then you say you can't imagine pushing him around in a wheelchair. It's just like, it doesn't make sense to me.
Well, because I got I have cousins. I have different friends that have been through situations where their 30-year-old husband had to be in a wheelchair, but she was pushing him around, and she never left him. And he passed away and didn't never. I mean, it was an amazing thing to see, that love.
If the roles were reversed and something were to happen to you, wouldn't you expect your boyfriend to be there for you regardless? If this is someone who you love so much, who you can't imagine life without, I don't know. I just think that's just such a selfish statement to make. But again, that's just your personal preference. I feel like you knew what you were getting into 10 years ago. Y'all been in a relationship for 10 years.
Just remember, you know, you said in 10 years he's going to be 75. Well, you're going to be 55, or you know, you're going to be older looking too. So it's going to be different. So
yeah, maybe I would say just break it off now if that's not something that you want to do or see yourself doing. I feel like if anything were to happen to me, I would expect Chris to be there and take care of me. If anything is to happen to him, I expect to be there and not feel like a burden, like he's a burden on me. Like that's something you just naturally sign up for, whether you have an age gap or not. It's how I see it, me personally. But y'all let us know what y'all think. Let Tracy know your thoughts.
Let's see if we can all help some folks out today. Had some great messages, and appreciate the reach out.
Yeah. Thank you, Tracy, for writing us, and thank you guys for watching. And we do one more or no? We could do one more. Sweetie, you can read one. Hi. What do you need? What do you need?
I come to
We're filming.
the video.
You want to come in the video? You need to put on a shirt.
I want to come in the video.
Okay.
Go put on a shirt. You can't be in the video naked. It's Saturday. We're filming at home, so the kids are here. We go on vacation in 2 weeks, so we're trying to film as much as possible.
Only caught us doing an interview with you.
Please don't tell that story again.
Okay. We haven't told them yet, have we?
Yes, it's in a vlog. You've already said it.
Okay. I hope you watch that one. Let's read this one.
Okay. You like that one?
Because she's saying a lot of nice things about me.
Okay.
Say my name for the purpose of YouTube is Kate.
Okay. Hey, Kate.
Hey, Kate. Hi, guys. I like your dynamic a lot. Nikki, you seem very loyal and trustworthy person. Chris, you seem like an open and fun person. You guys look like a good match. So I met my husband in the 20s. Now I'm in the 30s, and it's over 4 years later. When we met, we both had so many issues. We connected by accepting each other's imperfections and flaws. We have grown a lot as people since. I never thought I would fall in love because he is twice my age, but it happened. My needs were met and I fell. He was the nicest person to me and just the kindest man. I had never had a man like him in my dating life, but also in my family. He has adult kids, and ever since we decided to get married, there has been a lot of nastiness from his kids about prenups and money and stuff like that. He is unable to put boundaries and follow through with what he promises me. He is not concerned about me and selfish when it comes to money about my future, even though he knows how important feeling protected is to me. He cares about protecting his adult kids who are married and have lives of their own. Financial stability was one of the things that he offered to bring to our relationship after knowing my past, and he knows how much I value that. His reliability and safety. I have found out so many lies in regards to that in sharing our private conversations with his kids. And his kids are extremely disrespectful towards me, and I am completely left out of his life. And it has been very stressful for my mental health, as I really dislike when people judge me without even meeting me. It hurts me deeply to see him not care about my feelings. He says he does to me and is good to me in our home, but he ends up doing what they want and then lie to me about it. What would you do if you were in my shoes and if you were in a relationship with someone who hates any kind of confrontation with you and is simply more comfortable with agreeing with you, but then doing the opposite behind your back and simply lying to you about it? It really has affected my mental health and my ability to feel safe, to trust again in the relationship emotionally ever since finding out all the lies. I have tried to put boundaries and make it clear to him that I won't put up with it, the BS, but it only works when I have moved out and been separated and stopped sharing anything with him or giving him my love. Then he switches his behavior, but it doesn't last. And I don't know how realistic that it is to live one's life like that. Shouldn't people just need the threat of leaving? It feels like a game playing and exhausting to me. I want to feel secure in my relationship so I can exist freely in the world without the constant worry. Any thoughts and feedback?
Ooh. I would say, I always say this, I feel like we've said it in previous videos. People will only do to you what you allow. So if you are allowing him to continue to lie, to continue to disregard your feelings, he's going to keep doing that because he knows he can get away with it.
And look, you gave your own answer when you said, when you didn't put up with it anymore and you left, oh, by the way, I'm going to stop. You know, he stops all the bad things, gets you back, and then goes into the system again. You know, I'm so against the lying part of it. It really is upsetting because he should know better.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right about my wife, loyal and trustworthy. I love that feeling, and I don't want to lose that. Mm-hmm. And he should respect you and not want to lose that with you. And you deserve it. You know, we all deserve to be treated honestly and respectfully.
And then the financial stability, that part, I personally wouldn't get upset with Chris telling me to sign a prenup. I feel like prenups can work for both parties. And quite frankly, when we first got married, we did sign prenups. We have prenups in place.
Or, I don't know.
When COVID hit.
Yeah, right about that time.
Oh, so 2020.
Yeah.
2020 is when we, would you call it annulled the prenups? What do you call it?
Ripped up, you know.
Yeah. But me personally, I never had a problem with signing the prenup because I knew that I was never marrying him for money. Like, that was never a question in my mind. So let's go. Like, that's how I felt about it.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me close the door because the dog is barking. So yeah, I never had a problem with signing a prenup because I just knew that that was just not my concern. And prenups worked in my favor where I knew that he was not doing anything to hurt me. I had my own lawyer look at the papers. Actually, Chris paid for the lawyer. I was like, I don't care about any of that stuff. I just know this is my soulmate. Forget all the other stuff. That it is what it is. That's how it was. Yeah. I didn't care about that.
I wish so many other folks could have a relationship like ours.
Yeah.
I just would love to give the advice and people listen to it. You know, you should have your man, you know, step up and grow up and you know, just be real.
And if one of your standards are financial stability, where a man has to provide that for you, by all means, let that be your standard. That wasn't one of my standards because I felt like I could get my own. That's how I've always been. That's how I've always felt. So, but if that is your standard, stick to your standard. Let that be your standard.
And he should be setting you up, if that's part of it, setting you up while he's alive, mm-hmm. not just planning on when he's deceased.
Yeah.
You know, having, you know, there's ways of putting stuff.
Well, she said that he only cared about doing it for his children.
I know,
which is fine. He should, and his grandkids.
His wife.
I wouldn't be upset at that. I didn't see it say that they were married. He said if we ever decided to get married. Yeah. I feel like in a prenup, you can even tell what your requirements are, what your boundaries are, like things that you want in the long haul. Like, I feel like it could work for both parties. People just look at it as such a negative thing, but it could work in both ways if you have a good attorney. Yeah,
put in what you want to believe, and you know, if you can put in that prenup, if you lie or cheat or steal.
Oh yeah.
You know, there's penalties for that.
Yeah, yep.
Put his ass on the line. Money where his mouth is.
Mm-hmm. So you guys tell us what you would say to Kate, what you would recommend to Kate. We would also love to hear your thoughts on prenups. Would you sign one? Would you not? Thank you, Kate, so much for writing. Thank you guys for tuning in. And we will see you in our next video. We love you guys. Stay safe. We're both a little bit under the weather. Actually, the whole household is a little bit under the weather. So if we sound a little bit congested,
We
excuse
did it
that.
though.
Yeah, we got through it. We did a lot of them. Okay, we'll see y'all.